come on.
Goku!
Thank you, Dragon Balls!
Later.
Stay alive, Vegeta.
I'll bet my last ounce of pride!
Okay, what's going on, fam? Raiyuden here. We got another clue for our next set of characters. But this is a real cool teaser. I'm gonna be honest with Legends. They don't really miss when they come up with these ones. So a blue flame. At first, my brain's like, what is it? Solo leveling? Oh my god, Sung Jin Woo. Oh, a collab. Oh, that's so sick. No, it is a blue flame with the word Li going all the way around. If you go to your periodic table of elements, this is lithium. And if you guys have seen this experiment in some basic chemistry classes, when you burn lithium, it produces a red flame. It kind of looks like something, let's see, so hold on, periodic table, lithium here, and then when that burns, it looks like this. So using a blue flame to burn lithium produces a red flame. Tells us what, fellas? Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken Goku. Okay, I ain't gonna lie, we were all under the assumption it could be a new Jiren, could be a new Topo, just because the 1% character kind of leans towards a Pride Trooper, or hell, maybe now it's a 1% Vegeta. Maybe it indicates a 1% Vegeta, because remember, Evo was also wearing a similar type of gloves, and then now we're getting our hands on Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken Goku. I'm gonna be honest, I'm not really that surprised, because do you guys remember when we got the Awakened equip, the last reset? We were all looking at this and we're like, oh, this is so powerful, but wait a minute. What is that middle slot? That middle slot, for some reason, demands a Sun Family ally, yet we haven't seen a Sun Family ally release. Some people argue that maybe they just want you to use one of the boosted Sun Family characters. They gave Z tier boost to Go Frieza. They gave, I think, what? Z tier boost to Kaioken Goku. And then I think Ultra UI Goku was an A tier boost. So maybe that's where they're trying to sell it, but I wasn't really convinced. I had a feeling this is an indication that a Sun Family character is dropping soon. And now that we've seen our cool little teaser, sounds like that's exactly what's happening. Is this Sun Family character going to be ranged? I'm kind of hoping that he isn't. Again, Legends, don't do these funny things where you're trying to steer the tag that you're buffing into two separate directions, kind of just dividing up your efforts in half. Sometimes one side of those things suffers, right? We got a strike-oriented MVP 17 and Frieza. We got the ranged buff for Dispo. We got Jiren, who's a defense type. We got, if we're gonna get a ranged-oriented Kaioken Goku, then it's like, okay, well, which way are you trying to take Universe Rep? This tag desperately needs the help. How about we focus on making sure the strike-oriented version of it is actually good first? Perhaps they're gonna make them range-oriented just because they're thinking, okay, hold on, Kaioken Goku, God Ki. Well, we got, Shallot and Gogeta. Maybe they could use that third God Key range character. Now, a big thing to keep in mind is Universe Rep needs a lot. We've already seen what the buffs look like thus far, right? These guys, really, really good, but they are desperately waiting for a third character. Hell, maybe they're even waiting for a second character. It really depends on how much of a buff you think they got. They're waiting for another guy to help them really take full advantage of this kit. This right here cannot be fully utilized for now on a pure universe rep setup because they desperately need somebody that locks people in. That's why you often see him used with Broly on like a green juiced up team because they can best leverage the healing, the locking in, and Broly's no switching is just the perfect shutdown mechanic for these guys' little disruptive abilities. So this Sun Family character, the Blue Kaioken, is gonna have to be a juggernaut on the same degree. I don't know which version of Kaioken Goku they're going to be using, because remember, the Ultra is the version of Kaioken that went ahead and fought Jiren for the first time. That's why we were all like, this is a very odd version of an Ultra to give us. This is just the Goku who lost. And then we also have the Kaioken Goku and Vegeta fighting together. So I don't know, which version of this Kaioken Goku are we going to be getting? Are we going to be getting, I don't know. Depends on what kind of inspiration they want to pull from whichever Blue Kaioken moment they're going to pull. But regardless, he's going to have to be a monster of a character. And for our range God Key setup between Shalette and Gogeta, I think it's going to work out pretty good. In terms of typing, I'm hoping that he isn't red. I hope Dispo's Zenkai Awakening isn't a clue into it. What are we thinking right now? If we got blue and green here, and we got green and red here, I don't think yellow would be the worst typing in the world, and I don't think purple would be the worst typing in the world. So yellow or purple wouldn't be too bad for either God Key or Universe Reps right now. So I'd be comfortable with either one of those. But hey, this is exciting stuff, man. It's been a while since we've seen Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken Goku, and given the quality of the current models, because remember, they did the God Goku and hit, and do you remember that one little frame when we have the LF? We know what that model looks like, right? When Goku goes Super Saiyan Blue and they start doing that LF, we're all like, holy crap, look at that character model. He looks amazing. We're going to be seeing that level of peak here. So I'm excited. You guys let me know in the comment section below if you are as well. The only thing I get nervous about is what this character is going to have to do in order to bring Universe Reps out of, you know, the dumpster. It's either this character is unbelievably powerful and they become that one final piece for Universe Rep to be like, okay, holy crap, Universe Rep is really, really powerful, or the character is just good enough and it's not enough yet. Remember that this campaign is really long. It's not a little 2-week stretch and then they jump into something else. I think this entire campaign is around a month long. So there could be an Ultra that they're waiting for towards the end to put it all together. Just like what happened with GT. It was a one final Ultra that really brought together the Vegeta, the Universal Spirit Bomb, and the GT Super Saiyan 3 Kid Goku together. So you let me know what you think. But until next time, fellas, peace.
You're an incredible warrior. Let's rematch someday.